What's up, weirdos? Good morning. All right, let's get this party started the right way. Kind of a mixed bag across the market this Saturday morning. Hope everybody's feeling great. Everybody's having a good weekend. Touch some grass, enjoy time with your families, watch some SpongeBob SquarePants, maybe go make a baby, right? Who knows? If you're not DCAing and you're not selling anything, you shouldn't really be sweating it over your portfolio today. All right, so what's going on across the space, my friends? We're going to look at Zebec's partners. We're going to look at big spaces that's going to be taking place in the next couple of days for Zebec as well. You're going to want to be here for every little bit of it, guys. We're going to look at the Ethereum chart, the Bitcoin chart. We're going to talk about whether Bitcoin has bottomed and what's going to happen to the altcoins if Bitcoin drops further. All right, so Crow, a little bit of a recovery today. I think it's starting to look like we're going to see a bit of a green afternoon and evening today in some of the altcoins, a little bit of recovery as everything's slowly shifting green. XPR, Jasmine, Miria, Wormhole, Supra, Moonwell, Forta. But you still got some good DC opportunities out there. Zebec is a phenomenal opportunity right now, in my opinion, guys. I think we are fairly close to a local bottom on Zebec. Definitely a good opportunity to pick some up. GFAL's going nuts today. LCX is recovering. Yeah, it's kind of a mixed bag right now, but I think you're going to see a lot more green across here by later this afternoon. But you still got some good DCAs. Like I said, Solana sitting at $200 even. Toshi's a good pickup right now. Not financial advice, guys. Stronghold has corrected enough, in my opinion, to start scooping some up. Veracity, Jupiter. Man, some good opportunities. Let's go even broader. Yeah, Meme Core has been pumping pretty hard today as well. Bonk is going. IP is going pretty good. OKB, Pi, yeah. A lot of good, but again, a lot of opportunity, guys. I still wouldn't, maybe Hyperliquid, maybe now, but man, I don't know if I would touch it at this point. Honestly, almost a $12 billion market cap, probably wouldn't be interested in touching it, to be perfectly honest with you. There's not too much gain left in that project, in my opinion. When you start getting up that high at this point in the cycle, it's not going to be like a couple hundred, $1 billion in market cap. So not this time around anyway. But some good opportunities, nevertheless, my friends. Nevertheless, get in where you fit in before you get left behind. Not something you want to happen. Trust me, not something you want to happen. All right, so Bitcoin came down and tested the bottom of our range here. 107,000, roughly $350. We're since switched green. 108,745. We got to get, guys, here's the bottom line here, okay? If we want to start seeing Bitcoin move back to the upside, one, we got to get above the 100-day moving average again, up here, sitting at 111,644, which we're not even close to. Then we got to get above this, 112,500. It's resistance, significant level there, right? And for me, if we want to really, really switch the momentum to the upside, we got to get back above the 50-day moving average, which is currently sitting at $115,045, right? So that's what I'm watching. If we really want to flip momentum to the upside, first, we got to put in a higher high than this. Then we got to come up, we got to put in a higher high than this, right? We got to put in a higher high at this point to break the downward structure. Then, first of all, we got to put in a higher high than 112,536. Then we have to put in a higher high on a daily close than 116,950 bucks, right? So we got some climbing to do, guys. We got some climbing to do, but here's the caveat to that. Even if Bitcoin does see some further downward action, let's zoom out a little bit here, okay? Let's look at some significant levels. Even if Bitcoin does see a little bit more downward action, like some people are calling for, as you can see, you've got some significance in this level here at the bottom of this range, but there's more significance right about here at $106,056. It was support, resistance, and support. There's a lot of resistance here, right? It was the old high back here as well. If you go backwards, like look, the old high, very significant level. So you may actually come down and test that level as support right at $106,056. That's not too much further than we are right now. It's like $2,000, but I'm just saying that is a significant level, as it was a previous high twice, right? And then it was resistance. Look how much resistance it was. All in here. You have all of this liquidity in here. So it could be a significant level to watch for. In fact, I wouldn't be shocked if we actually did drop down to that level. It's not far. It's not far, guys. It's from where we are right now. I mean, if we were to just drop from where we are right now to there, it's a 2.5% move to the downside for Bitcoin. So it's not really something that catastrophic at this point. Now, what I would add to that caveat, though, is that as we've seen with Bitcoin and the altcoins over the last, I don't know, month and a half or so, altcoins are not taking the same hit. I talked about this yesterday. So Bitcoin does drop like that. I don't think the altcoins are going to take much of a hit, guys. Honestly, they have not been. Like with yesterday's drop, normally a drop like that months ago, 4 or 5 months ago, would have caused a 20-25% minimum correction across all altcoins. Most altcoins were only down between 5 to 8% on that dip that Bitcoin had yesterday. So, and Bitcoin dropped yesterday. What was this dump? This dump was at the bottom, 4.39%, then wicked back up and closed at 3.63%. So, yeah, if Bitcoin dropped another 2.5% today and tested that support level today or tomorrow, whatever, I don't think altcoins would drop more than maybe 3 to 5%, maybe 3 to 5% average. On average, you might have the odd coin that'll drop a little more, some that will drop a little less, but on average, I'd say 3 to 5%. That's it. So, not that bad is the point, right? Alts are not taking the same hit right now, and that is indicative of a sign that we're moving closer to altcoin dominance, altcoin season moving in, right? So that is very, very bullish for me personally. Going over to look at the Ethereum charts. What do we have? So Ethereum holding support here at the bottom of our little liquidity zone at 43.32. We wick below it twice, but we keep coming back inside of here and closing inside here, which is good. We want to get back to the top of this range, retest the top area, 45.90 basically, and get above there. But it's going to be hard, guys. This is a high liquidity zone, as you can see. So we need a significant move here, right? We need some volume to pour in. But we're seeing Ethereum and Bitcoin being suppressed right now, and we know that, right? So don't really sweat it too much, guys. Don't sweat it, right? When markets are being manipulated, sit back, relax, put your feet up, and just wait for it to come to a close. Big announcement here, XDB Chain, my friends. XDB Chain will be joining Zebec Ecosystem Spaces on September 3rd at 10 a.m. Eastern. I will be covering this, my friends. This is very, very bullish news for us. Zebec and XDB are both very, very small cap gems we got into very early over on the Patreon. So, yes, we're very excited about this Spaces. And I will cover every little bit of it, guys. I'm very excited about this. Pow! Just like that, my banners pop up. I just realized that for some reason StreamYard keeps resetting my settings on me and taking them off. So anyway, there they are. Now, continuing on, we got more news to get into here. So I will be covering that Spaces. I'm very, very excited about it. Quick shout out to the channel sponsor, Decent Biometric Wallets. Not your keys, not your coins, guys. You're going to need to hold your crypto safe in your own self-custody. Exchanges over the long term cannot be trusted with your crypto. We saw what happened with a lot of exchanges over the last 5 to 6 years going insolvent, freezing people's ability to trade. You can take profits, swap right on your Decent wallet. You can even stake either your crypto or your stablecoin all through the bear market, gaining APY all the live long day. Check it out today. There's a 2-for-1 deal on the biometric wallet, guys. Use my link in the description. You will get yourself a phenomenal deal. Do not miss out. Get in where you fit in. All right, let's go over to this clip. We have World Mobile, guys. Zebec's new partner. We got a clip here from Crypto Chrome covering them again. the internet from the sky. Check it out.
World Mobile WMTX has always stood for one mission, connecting everyone, everywhere. In 2025, they joined forces with Protelindo, Indonesia's largest independent telecom tower company, to launch World Mobile Stratospheric. At its core is the Stratomast platform, a hydrogen-powered aircraft that beams 5G and even 6G straight from the stratosphere to the phone in your pocket. Starlink works by putting thousands of satellites far out in space, and you need a dish on the ground to connect. It's like building an entire highway system across the sky. World Mobile Stratospheric does it differently. Instead of satellites in space, it flies much closer in the stratosphere, just above the clouds, and beams signals straight to your phone. No dish, no extra hardware. It's more like building one giant bridge that instantly connects whole regions. One Stratomast replaces a forest of towers, covering 15,000 square kilometers and serving 500,000 people at once. Imagine an entire stadium on video calls without a single signal drop. That's the level of scale World Mobile and Protelindo are unlocking. And here's what makes it even more powerful. Stratomast runs on liquid hydrogen, leaving behind almost zero emissions. It uses 95% less energy per gigabyte than traditional masts. Instead of burning power like a city of lights, it simply sips hydrogen and leaves only water vapor in its wake. This isn't theory. In 2022, the first 5G call from the stratosphere was made. In Saudi Arabia's NEOM project, they proved the platform works in the real world. But here's the twist. This isn't only about faster phones. What happens when billions of people still offline suddenly gain instant, affordable access? Entire economies could ignite overnight, and the future of telecom might not belong to satellites at all, but to hydrogen-powered wings gliding silently above our skies. Want more?
And these are the guys helping build out Zebec network, my friends. Zebec net, absolutely bullish AF. Guys, listen, if you are new to crypto, if you have never been through a bull run before, if you have no idea what's going on right now, join me and thousands of other members today over in our Patreon community, where we help you devise exit strategies, profit-taking plans. We help you front run this market so you get out with your profits intact. We help you with your portfolio structure. Make sure you're not holding any duds. We're live every day. We have community events on weekends, open mic sessions that you can take part in as well. You can book one-on-one coaching calls, and we have a swing trade tier where we have been absolutely crushing it, my friends. Come on over, check out our swing trades. If you're into swing trading at all and you're looking to make some passive income that way as well, we are utilizing our channel sponsor BTCC as our swing trade platform. We're also doing Copy Pro trading over there. Check all of that out and more, guys, over on the Patreon. It's less than the price of a cup of coffee, guys. Absolutely insane, okay? The link is in the description. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. I'll see you guys in the next one. God bless.